Greetings, Joseph Kursky here with you to look at Hurricane Florence with dynamic web mapping tools, in this case, ArcGIS Online. This is a web mapping application. Let's take a look at the history of the hurricane. Now, this hurricane, as most other hurricanes do, actually starts quite a bit off of where they end up causing damage. So just a tropical depression way back at the end of August 2018 off the coast of West Africa. And we can see here, if we look at the legend, that the size of the circles are corresponding to the fact that it's a depression or a hurricane. As we zoom into the coast, now you've got some predicted values. And you can scroll through here. I'm going to give you the website so you can see where it's predicted to go. Also, we've got imagery with labels. So if we change the map base to imagery with labels, we can see where the predicted landfall is going to be over in Wilmington, North Carolina. We can even go real tight to see what the infrastructure is in different sections of that city, as well as other areas, both rural and urban. Another thing we can do is we can go back up here to the layers and we can look at the error cone, in other words, the model showing where it is predicted to go. So on 10 September, this was it. Then it was changed to this. And as the models became increasingly tied to current conditions, now we've got this. So we've got the ability in these live interactive web maps to turn on and turn off layers, zoom in and out, change the base map, analyze the attributes. And one more thing that's fascinating. If we take a look at this, notice we've got total population, total number of households, and educational organizations, schools, universities, community colleges, etc. In here, we've got the ability to tap into what we call the living atlas of the world. And you can also do that. You can make your own live interactive web maps using ArcGIS Online because it's a platform. And you can also tap into data that's not necessarily in your map, but actually exists in the same platform. So here we're tying into census data from the living atlas of the world inside this polygon that is from predicted models of where the hurricane is expected to go. So that to me is a fascinating part of modern web mapping tools. In this web map, which is again based on ArcGIS Online platform, we can see the watches and warnings. And also we've filtered the wind speed from the NOAA wind speed and direction layer, which is a live web mapping feed in ArcGIS Online. We've filtered it to just filter out the 62 kilometers per hour and above, so you can see the direction and also these vectors. So this will update in real time, and not only is it a good resource for teaching and learning about hurricanes, in this particular case, Hurricane Florence, and it also fosters GIS skills, technical skills, and using web mapping tools that are using the web GIS environment. But even more importantly than the teaching and research and GIS skills, it helps people make wiser decisions in real time. Do I need to evacuate? When do I need to evacuate? When can I expect to return to my home? Where are the evacuation routes, etc. So these live interactive web mapping tools are actually quite beneficial to society, helping decision makers and individual homeowners and property owners and people living in that area to make smart decisions. Thanks.